Hey everybody, Andrew with Pew Brothers. Today we're starting our shotgun series, and no better way to start that than talking about how to make your pump action shotgun cruiser ready or cruiser safe. Now today down here I have a Winchester 1300 Defender and I have a Mossberg 500. Now all pump shotguns, to my knowledge, operate fairly the same as it comes to rendering them cruiser safe or cruiser ready. Now I have these here, and I'm going to show you on the Mossberg 500, but first let me tell you something. The cruiser ready or cruiser safe comes from the way that law enforcement officers stored shotguns in their trunks or in their patrol vehicles to keep them safe. Now the reason why this is done is because shotguns, for the most part, are not drop safe. The safety mechanism on here protects the trigger, but nothing else outside of that. So how do we do this? Well, first, we're going to make sure it's safe. All right, we can see in there, visually inspect. We're gonna roll it over, advance the slide. There is no ammunition inside the magazine tube. All right, so we have the slide forward, the action is closed. We're gonna point in a safe direction where we don't wanna put a hole in anything, and we're going to squeeze that trigger. Now, as a reminder, the gun is still hot, it's ready to go. While doing this, we're gonna take and roll the firearm over, and we're gonna use some of this dummy ammunition. All right, it even says dummy. We're gonna take these shells here. First of all, I need to make sure you got a good shot of that. Oh, yeah, block my face out. All right, you see the dummy? We're gonna take these shells, it's rolled over on its back. We're gonna put these inside of the magazine tube here. This gun will hold 5, but I'm gonna tell you something. When you're storing shotguns a long time, the Achilles heel of your shotguns is your spring inside your magazine tube. So I highly recommend that you load it to a -1. If it holds 5, load it to 4. For demonstration purposes, I'm gonna load it to 3. So we have 1 in there, 2, 3. Now the trigger has already been depressed on here, so the next sequence in here would be for me to rack this slide to the rear. Now, be mindful, if I have to go retrieve this firearm in the middle of the night, it has now been rendered cruiser safe or cruiser ready. So if I need to get into the fight, I bring it back, a shell is on the lift gate, ready to go forward, and what do? It's forward, I'm in the fight. Now, if some of you are concerned about having one less round in the magazine, if you don't have to put the gun directly into the fight, take time, wherever your shells are stored. Mine aren't stored in a box. This isn't my home defense shotgun, so I don't have it on here. Take your shell, put it inside your magazine tube, and you're ready to go. Guys, thanks for watching Pew Brothers. Make sure you comment on here, and as always, subscribe. And as always, plink responsibly.